I am enacting the do what you think you can't do protocol.
I should have read the sign.
Ah!
Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
And happy Monday. And Mary is starting off her Monday. Well, she did her therapy, but she is getting ready to change her Dexcom sensor.
I found that my favorite place is on my stomach, but it's a little bit limited for me, like where I can put it.
Because of your J-tube and your belly button?
Yeah, basically. I wonder if it would work on my belly button.
Probably not.
Umbilical censoring, but I did do it on this side one time and it worked. It did get a little bit of stomach acid on it, like the dressing part, but
Did that make the dressing peel up?
no, it was fine.
Cool. So you're gonna do it right next to your J-tube?
Yeah, it was fine the last time, so
Awesome.
I don't see any reason not to. I don't have a whole lot of space. I just have to put it perfect.
You got limited real estate on your stomach?
Basically. Oh, that's close, but it's all right.
Is that how you usually do it? Do you put this one on before you take off the old one?
No, I don't usually, but I haven't stopped the old one yet, so I'll do that.
Just doubling up on Dexcoms. So, if you guys are new around here, this is a continuous glucose monitor, and she's just putting the sensor in, changes it once a week or so, then puts the transmitter on.
And then I'll go upstairs and put a new dressing on my J-tube, and it'll be really close, but it's fine.
Nice.
Because this side needs a break, obviously.
Yeah.
So,
Good work, honey.
anyway, I need to, okay, I'm almost done that. I just finished all of that. I started Cayston back up. I guess it was last time or maybe 2 times ago, my doctor recommended trying a new configuration of Cayston. So it's a nebulized antibiotic. And instead of doing 30 consecutive days, try 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, etc. And we did that.
Yeah.
Either the last time or the time before that.
Yeah, so you did
doing
it,
this
you
time.
stopped 2 weeks ago, and now she's restarting.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Cool. Is your skin angry there?
It
Looks a little angry, but maybe that's just
I
from
guess you
rubbing
could say that. Okay, I need to fill these things up.
Okay, do it.
Which, it's fine, like, it really doesn't take that long, so.
All right. Combler fill-up time.
Good thing it's my own pills.
Do you want to say good morning to the people, buddy? Do you want to say good morning? Good morning, Ollie boy.
There we go. Well, while that sensor, that Dexcom sensor was starting up, 30 minutes in, it got the hourglass. And then, and I have a, somebody from Dexcom, like one of the helpers, I don't know, whatever. It's somebody who helps patients who are on the Dexcom who have questions, who I can contact and ask these questions. And they usually write like an incident report when things like this happen. At least that's how they've done it with my Dexcom issues anyway. Okay, so it had the hourglass, and I was like, oh, that's odd. And then within like 10 minutes, it flashed the, it's gone now, but it said, failed sensor, replace now. I'm like, really? So, I guess I'll be putting a new sensor on. I don't know. I'm not really sure why it would die like that. But I was trying to think, I thought this was my first time it's ever said that, but I think maybe one other time it said replace sensor. So, anyway, let's put another one on. Maybe I'll put it a little bit closer to my belly button so it doesn't run into my J-tube as much. That is so odd. I wonder why it failed. I totally put it in my belly button. Just the dressing, not the pokey part. I just wanted to get it a little farther from my J-tube. All right, needle goes in. Needle comes out. Let's try this again, Mr. Dexcom. Start sensor.
Part of vlogging life is that we break things, like this little gorilla tripod that we have, and we sometimes put the camera, which you're sitting on a random utensil at the moment, but sometimes we put the camera on here, but then soon, a few weeks after we got it, this piece broke off and it's like cracked right here. So it's supposed to be able to like pivot and stuff, and you can kind of adjust the camera wherever you need to, but I don't think that's gonna work out, because basically the weight of the camera whenever you put it on here makes it go slide down. So I'm just gonna glue this in place. I couldn't find the super glue, so I found this PVC cement that I used when I was doing some plumbing, and I think it'll probably work. But it's got the weirdest little sponge ball. Look at that thing. Okay, so we need, let me open up this napkin first. Oh, that smells awful. It smells like nail polish remover. Okay, so I'm gonna put this stuff on the inside of here. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, this isn't going anywhere. Oh, it's so strong. Yeah, why don't I just leave it like that? Oh. Okay, I want to make it straight though. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that and let it dry. Okay, I think I got it working, guys. You're on a tripod. Check that out. This camera has seen its better days. We've got a cracked screen, and I just on the back of it, I've never filmed in a mirror before. I tightened some screws so that the screen would stay up for us. Anyways, all in a day's work. And I'm a sucker for like cool little toolkits like this, and I got it a while back and it came in handy today. I used to do a bunch of work on computers, and all these little tiny little screwdriver heads come in handy.
Oh! What I was going to say, before my body so rudely interrupted, today is a day where I am enacting the do what you think you can't do protocol, because my body is fine. Nothing terrible is happening, but it does not feel good. And so there was a plan that was gonna happen, and I really am not feeling good, but I want that plan to happen, and we both want that plan to happen, so we're gonna do it. And this is one of those days where I think back to when my lungs were weaker, and I sit here and I'm grateful that my lungs are stronger now than they were a year ago. And I sit here and I am thankful, and I'm thankful that I have the perspective of it could definitely, I mean, obviously it can definitely be worse, but for my body, like, I think back to when my body was a lot weaker, and I know that in some ways this is as good as it's gonna get. Like, I am stronger now than I was then. The way that biology works is that I'm going to get weaker again, and so while I am strong, although I don't feel great, while my lungs are stronger, I want to make the most of it. And I go back and forth. Like, I know that I still have to honor my body and like recognize that it's still gonna have hard days, even though it's stronger now than it was a year ago. But I also want to acknowledge that there are days where I can't just do what I think I can't do. Like, sometimes you have to just lay down. Like, that's all you can do. So because of that reality, I am enacting the do what you think you can't do protocol, and I'm gonna go do what I think I can't do. And I'm going to equip myself with little things that might help, like some caffeine and hope that my body wakes up a little bit, like my lungs. My whole body just doesn't feel great, but I want to do this. We want to do this. We're gonna do this. My head was still hurting when we got here. We're at the zoo, and I just saw a like roller coaster ride, and I am almost 100% sure that's what's gonna cure me.
All right.
So excited. So there's a, yeah, that one. There's a ride, a different ride that is not like a roller coaster, like a slow one that's why we actually came. We want to go over the zoo and go on that ride. So we're gonna go try to buy those tickets. This is what we came to do.
Yeah.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Oh, look at that.
I'm zooming in, we're not this close.
Hi, turtle. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, hey buddy. Hope you find your dad. Oh, look at him, he loves the grass. Oh. Okay, oh. So cool. All right, it's still zoomed in like a total, but we're gonna enjoy this. Oh, is that Jed? Do you see that guy?
It looked like, yeah.
Shout out to our childhood friend Jed. All right, see ya. Coming in for the landing.
You guys enjoy the ride?
Yes.
All right, watch your hands to the head, don't lift the bar up. Follow the yellow arrows out. Remember, the ride does not stop moving.
All right.
Have a good day.
Thank you. This is what we are about to do. Here we go. That is definitely gonna make me feel better. Okay, here they come. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm so excited. Let's do that.
But before we go, Mary's Dexcom's asking for blood.
Of course, like right now. is
Great
when-
timing. It just has to calibrate while it gets started up. And then she just enters the number into the Dexcom. Here we go.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yes, I'm so excited. I may be an adrenaline junkie. Maybe.
Okay, so is it already recording?
It's
It
totally
is.
recording.
Okay. Could you state your name for the record?
Mary, here we go.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh yeah.
That's as far out as it goes. Right now they're about to be 165 feet in the air. They're 500 feet out, traveling at 30 miles per hour in each direction. Here they come in for the landing. It's kind of hard to keep this steady. And they have a successful landing here. You okay? All right.
Mary.
Yes, 100% recommend.
Okay.
So here's the ride that we were just on. Not just, but
Earlier, we were up on that one. Not the zip line, the peaceful one.
the other part of this whole discussion about seizing the day and making the most of things, like being realistic. So coming from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. would not be realistic.
Yeah.
But coming for an hour is potentially realistic. It gives us like that adrenaline push, but it's not like too much for my body.
True.
And taking the necessary precautions, like taking all your precautionary medications before you leave, that's my tip. Let's play with this stick for a while. Well, this is a nice stick.
Does it look like I have a mustache, guys? Hey guys, look, I have a mustache.
Oh, I dropped it. Oh no.
Oh, I gotta bend down so far to get this stick. Life as a giraffe, so hard.
I got a piece of bark stuck on my tongue here.
I should have read the sign. We're home and
You will not believe it.
reunited.
We went up above the whole zoo.
Yeah.
It was so high. And then we went on this really fast ride.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
You would have been so
Look at his
scared.
tail. Look
Oh.
at his tail going.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, it was crazy. You just have to take our word for it.
We missed you too,
Yeah,
buddy.
we missed you, buddy.
Alright guys, thanks for coming on this day with us and seizing the moment with us, and we hope you can seize the monotony or the momentous or whatever today looks like.
And
As always, we will see you tomorrow. Good night! Good night, Ollie boy.
Oh, the tail going over the tail.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, guys.
You guys, love you.